Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming my February TBR. I had a really great month in January where I just kind of picked what I wanted to read. I didn't rely on randomizing a number and picking a book from my shelf or using some sort of game to try and figure out what I should read. And I love doing that, but I felt like last month when I just picked up what was speaking to me, I had a really great time and I read a lot of books that I was really interested in and actually wanted to get to. So I decided I would do the same thing this month, and I have 6 books on my TBR. These are 6 books that I'm for sure making myself read. I think I will be able to read more than this, but I think I'm gonna start doing some secret TBR stuff, which you guys will find out about when those vlogs come out. As well as just reading other books that I decided to pick up throughout the month. But let's go ahead and get started and talk about the 6 books I want to read in February. So the first book I want to read in February was talked about in my recent book haul. I got this for my birthday and I am so excited to read it. And I also heard that the Faze and Gaze book club, I'll leave all their information down below, they are doing this is like their book club pick of the month, and they're doing a live show at the end of February, beginning of March, and I would love to participate in that. So I'm going to be reading The Space Between Worlds by Micaiah Johnson. I said in the last video that this book is about a bisexual woman in this like sci-fi fantasy world where there are alternate universes and like different, I think, doppelgangers of each person. I don't know, that's the majority of what I know. But I do know that there's a sapphic relationship in this, which I'm super excited about. And I've heard nothing but good things. Joel from Fictional Fates always talks about this book, so I want to pick it up. Can't wait to get to it, and I'm just super excited to have this on my TBR. Next I have one that is a bit intimidating, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a book that I've been meaning to read since I was little, and I recently, well, not recently, a year or so ago, I got a new version of it because the one I have is pretty small and I really want to annotate this version. So I picked up Little Women by Louise May Alcott, the 150th anniversary edition, which I really love this. I think it's just beautiful and I love having it on my shelf, but I've been meaning to get to this for so long because I absolutely adore the movies so much and the characters, and so I can't wait to read this. I've heard nothing but good things about the book, and I just know it's gonna be one of my favorites, and I haven't read a classic in a little bit. I've been out of school for a bit and I'm just missing reading classics for school, so I am so excited to get to this. The pages are really big, so hopefully I'll be able to have room to annotate and, you know, write my thoughts. It also has pictures in it, which is super exciting. I love when there are illustrations in there. I just can't wait to get to this. I know it's big and chunky and that's a bit intimidating, but since there are illustrations and I know the story already, I'm hoping that this is going to go really well and I'm going to absolutely devour it and have a really good time reading it. The next book I have is another one that I picked up for my birthday, and that is Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. This book is about a woman who is Black and she is a nanny babysitter for this white child, and one day at the supermarket someone assumes that she has taken the child, and it's filmed and broadcasted and spread throughout the world and causes this like uprising, and I think it's going to be really, really great. I've heard so many good things about this, and it's also a debut, which is really exciting, and I just meant to get to it this summer, never did. Now that I have it in my hands, it's definitely pushing me to read it, and I just think that this is going to be really great, and it seems like the right time to read it. So this is on my TBR. Next I have a couple of backlist books that I've had on my shelf for a while, but every time I see them I just really want to get to them. So the first one is 1,000 Perfect Notes by C.G. Drews. This is a book blogger that I follow. I've followed for years, and she wrote this book that it sounded amazing to me, and this was on one of my TBRs I think a year or two ago, and I just never got to it, and I still really can't wait to read it. So I'm super excited about this. I don't remember much about it, but I do know that it's about something with music, a pianist, and a boy and a girl, and I think a relationship between them. But it says when passion turns to obsession. I don't know if that's in regards to the music aspect or relationship. Who knows? But I am really excited to get to this, and I don't know, every time I see it I'm like, why haven't I read that yet? It's not that big, and I can't wait to support C.G. Drews, so we're gonna read this one. Another backlist one I have is everyone knows about, I feel like, and everyone is obsessed with. And I think the last book, or maybe not the last book, but one of the last books just came out in the series, and I just have heard nothing but good things and can't wait to get to it. And that is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. Got this a while ago. Every time I see it, it intimidates me, that's for sure. But I've heard that it is so good, so gory, gritty, strong female protagonist in this world where she's involved in war. I think she might also pretend to be a man in this war, but I'm not positive. I might be just thinking of something else. But again, so many people rave about this book. I cannot wait to get to it. It is definitely intimidating, like I said, but I really love a good high fantasy, and I love that this one is supposed to be so gritty and dark and have such a powerful main character. So I'm super excited to get to this. Can't wait. Hopefully by the end of this month I will have joined the Poppy War fandom and I can say that I know what all the hype is about. And the last book that's on my planned TBR is one that I really want to reread. I've read it 2-3 times now, and I want to reread it because the next book in the series, which we didn't even know, I don't think, until a year ago, that there was going to be more in this world, but I just want to reread it because I want to be caught up and ready to go for the next book. And that is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I'm kind of trash for this series. I don't know. I really want to reread it. I want to be up to date for the next book about Nesta and Cassian. Maybe I do need to reread it because your girl doesn't remember much, but I am just excited because this is one I know I'll fly through because one, I've already read it so many times. Two, it's pretty easy, I feel like, for me. And I hope I enjoy it as much as I did the first time. I might not, but I probably will annotate this one as well because I've always wanted to annotate these, and now that I'm like on track to try and read all of them before the new book comes out, hopefully I can take some time and annotate these. I hope it stands up. We never know. It might just be trash and I'm trash and that's just gonna be how it goes, but I'm gonna be reading this. I think I'll probably listen to this one on audio just because I've heard the audiobooks are good, and also I can read along while I'm annotating because sometimes I get tripped up and slowed down if I'm trying to annotate while reading at the same time and not listening to an audiobook, if that makes any sense. It just slows me down a lot more. So maybe I'll listen to the audiobook while I annotate this. So yes, that book is on my list. So that is gonna be it for my set in stone TBR for the month of February. I'm sure I'll pick up some other books along the way and maybe do a little secret TBR stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys are gonna read in February, if you have any plans. And if you don't know what to comment, just comment this star emoji, just for fun, so that I know you guys were here. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.